ready to learn and have fun. Welcome to another exciting episode of I Believe.
Bagong episode ng I Believe na tiyak na inyong ikatutuwa
at tsak makapupulutan ng aral.
Tama ka dyan, kabibi!
Excited na ba kayo sa mga matutunan niyo today?
Kaya ako inyong kabibi na si Rozen
At ako naman ang inyong kabibi na si Joana.
at welcome sa I Believe!
Balita ko, may bago tayong guest today.
Kaya kabibi!
Tara, i-welcome na natin siya.
Pakilala ka naman sa ating mga kabibi!
Hi mga babies! Ako nga pala ang kabibi, Bibi Boy number 69 at excited na ako sa mga matutunan natin ngayon.
Talaga nga naman kabang-abang ang mga matutunan natin ngayon, no?
Excited na ako mga kabibis!
Teka lang, ba't parang kulang kayo? Ano si Bibi Boy number 1?
Anong ginagawa ko dyan, baby boy number 1?
Ang galing! Bakit kaya nag-charge yung mga phone kapag sinaksak sa outlet?
Pa naman yan, Bibi Boy number 1? Wala ka rin naman magawa sa buhay mo.
Hindi ka ba napapaisip kung paano gumagana yung mga appliances sa bahay natin?
Paano nga ba?
Uy, mga ka-baby boy, nandito lang pala kayo. Ano yung pinagkakatuluhan mo?
Napapaisip lang kasi ako kung paano gumagana yung mga appliances sa bahay.
Yan lang pala yung tanong mo eh. Dahil yan sa concept ng alternating current.
Alternating current? Ano yun?
When you plug things into the outlet of your house, alternating current are produced. Because the energy in your home is alternating current, the batteries within the devices, such as smartphones, must utilize a converter to convert the AC power flowing out of the plug into a DC power that can be stored in their own batteries. Unlike sa concept ng direct current na consistent or linear lang ang flow ng electric charges, alternating current is a type of electric current in which the direction of electron flow changes between positive or the upward direction and negative or the downward direction in a sinusoidal wave. Waves of alternating current are made when the wire moves into areas of different magnetic polarity. For example, the current changes direction when the wire spins from one of the magnetic field poles to another. This wave motion means that AC power can travel farther than DC power. A huge advantage when it comes to delivering power to consumer via power outlets. In an alteration, a loop of wire is spin rapidly inside of magnetic field. This produces an electric current along the wire. As the wire spins and periodically enters a different magnetic polarity, the voltage and the current alternate on the wire. This current can change direction periodically and the voltage in an AC circuit also periodically reverses because the current changes direction. Dagdag pa rito, ang magnitude of AC current varies growing from 0 to a positive maximum and then reducing back to 0 before the reversal of the current causes the current to gradually reach a negative maximum and then return to 0 once again. The number of times of an alternating current repeats a full cycle per second is called frequency, and the maximum the current reaches in either direction is its amplitude. The waveform of an alternating current power circuit is a sine waves. At dahil nga alternating current, ang current na dumadaloy sa ating mga bahay at appliances, kaya naman nung nagsaksak si Kabibi Boy number 1 ng kanyang cellphone sa outlet nila, is nakapag-charge siya.
Yun pala ang AC circuit.
Tama mga kabibi boys. Uy, nandiyan pala kayo mga kabibis.
Pero medyo naguguluhan pa rin ako eh. Paano nga ba talaga gumagana ang AC circuit?
Madali lang yan, baby boy number 1. Gusto niyo pang malaman kung paano nga ba gumagana ang AC circuit? I-explain sa atin yan ni kabibi Nicole.
So I'll be discussing how does alternating current works. Since AC is currently significantly more efficient when it is delivered by wires over long distances, it is employed in practically all power distribution systems throughout the bird. Even though all electric currents experience power loss while traveling long distances, AC circuits experience power loss far less than DC circuits. In AC circuits, the electrons don't actually flow the current flow. Instead, they move back and forth while short and resting for 1/16th of a second. They move in one direction, then turn around and go in the opposite directions. So by that, they ultimately have little actual impact and remain good. We could learn how alternating current functions by playing a toy called Newton's Cradle. So the Newton's Cradle is the toy consists of a line of metal balls that are suspended by string from a frame so that they are really touching one another. So by that, the ball on the opposite end of the line is immediately propelled away from the groove if the ball at one end of the line is pulled away from the other balls, then release. This happens because the ball swings back to the line of balls after hitting the ball at end. While the second ball pushes the first ball away from the groove after swinging up briefly, turning around, then swinging back down to strike the groove from the opposite end. If the toy is carefully made, this back and forth alternating action lasts an incredibly long period. Well, the operation of alternating current is very similar. The electrons initially move in one direction before switching to opposite direction as long as the voltage keeps reversing. The electrons in the circuits continue to travel back and forth.
Ang galing! Ganun pala gumagana ang AC circuits?
Pero may mga katanungan pa rin ako eh. Ano nga ba talaga ang mga benefits na maaari nating makuha kung AC circuit ang gagamitin natin?
Madali lang yan, Kabibi. Nandito naman si Kabibi Joana para i-explain.
Hello mga babies! Ako ulit si Ka-Baby Joana at narito ako upang ituro sa inyo kung ano nga ba ang mga benefits na maaari nating makuha sa paggamit ng alternating current at kung ano naman ang mga disadvantages nito. So here are the 3 advantages of alternating current na nalis ko. Ready na ba kayo mga ka-babies? First in the list mga ka-baby, one of the benefits ng alternating current is ito ay less expensive and available in abundance. When compared to direct current, ang availability ng AC is better and is lesser in cost. Kaya naman from the first benefit pa lang, we can see how practical and preferable ang alternating current. Next on the list, alternating current gives power generation. After ma-invent ang alternating current, the AC generator was invented as well. This led to the invention of hydroelectric generators na magpahanggang ngayon ay nagagamit pa rin. Bilang panghuli sa ating listahan, dahil sa alternating current, it made the power consumption possible. With the absence of commutators and brushes na siyang ginagamit ng DC machines to generate electricity, power consumption is also one of the advantages of alternating current. The first AC induction motor was made by Tesla noong late 1800s na siyang ginamit kaalinsabay ng AC power. This innovation made its way to factories in the United States. Now, its contribution to engineering ay siyang ginagamit pa rin sa mga households and is used to power electric fans, garbage disposers, and compressors for air conditioners. Tumungo naman tayo sa mga maaaring disadvantages na makukuha natin sa paggamit ng alternating current. Halina at makinig mga ka-babies! Una, alternating current causes heat and spark. Ang mga opponents ng AC power ay nagsasabi na prone raw ito sa heating and sparking na maaaring mag-cause ng potential fires and electric shock. Dahil ang AC generators ay nangangailangang mag-produce ng high currents to work, tulad na lamang ng paggamit natin sa mga electronic devices gaya ng cellphone, the transmission in lines can be dangerous kapag ginamit ito irresponsibly. Next, Alternating current need inverters to transform electricity from batteries into AC. Sabi ng mga critics ng AC power, nakakadagdag lamang ito sa expenses and costly pa. Bukod dito, may nasasayang din na energy when it is converted into AC. The waste can be between 5% and 15%. Lastly, alternating current needs insulation. Since essential ang high voltages sa AC upang makapag-supply ng fixed power supply, it also requires increased insulation, kaya naman nagiging mahirap din ang pag-handle nito safely. Gayunpaman, kahit na mayroon itong mga disadvantages, nananatili pa rin itong mas ginagamit sa mga applications. Tulad din ng direct current, parehas sila ng alternating current na mayroong mga advantages and disadvantages. Ngunit lamang pa rin ang mga benefits na maaari nating makuha sa alternating current. Yun lamang at sana'y marami kayong natutunan mga bibis!
Dahil marami na tayong nakalap na kaalaman patungkol sa AC circuit, hindi po kami magbabalik upang sinasabing pa kung ano nga bang AC circuit. Muli kami ang I Believe!
I believe.
Hi mga bibis! Muli tayo nagbabalik mga kabibis at kasama pa rin natin sila.
Kabibi boy number 69.
At Kabibi Boy number 1.
Balita ko may mga nakalap ng bagong impormasyon kabibigay number 69 na.
Meron nga, kasi iba marinig mga kabibis.
Hi mga bibis! Ako nga pala ulit si Baby Boy number 69. Tuturo ko sa inyo ang alternating current. Ano nga bang alternating current? It is electric current that reverses direction periodically, usually many times per second. There are 3 types of sine waveforms: sinusoidal waveforms, triangular waveforms, and sawtooth waveforms. First, what is sinusoidal waves? Sinusoidal waves are characterized by having a smooth, repetitive pattern. They're often used in audio application as well as many other types of analog signals. Next, triangular waves are similar to sinusoidal waves, but they have a sharp rise and fall instead of a smooth pattern. They're often used for modulating sounds as well as creating certain effects in synthesizers and other musical instruments. Last, sawtooth waves are characterized by a sharp rising edge and a gradual falling edge. They're often used to create complex tones and effects in synthesizers, as well as for creating certain effects in music production. And these are the formula of these 3 types: the sinusoidal waves, the triangular waves, and sawtooth waves. This sign is called W is called the frequency, the A is the meaning of amplitude, and the last is the meaning of those sign is phase shift. That's all.
Ang galing mo dun ah!
Ikaw kabibi boy number 1. Wala ba bang nalaman ka sa series?
Gusto niyo bang malaman mga kabibis?
Hi mga babies! So, ako nga ulit si Kabibi Boy number 1 at nandito ako para i-discuss sa inyo kung paano nga ba talaga gumagana ang mga appliances sa bahay sa pamamagitan ng alternating current. So, alternating current means the flow of charge that changes directions periodically. So, as a result, the voltage level also reverses along with the current. So, AC is also capable of powering electric motors and generators, which are exactly the same device, but electrical motors converts electrical energy into mechanical energy. This is useful for many large appliances tulad ng refrigerators, dishwashers, and other devices which run on AC. So, paano nga ba talaga gumagana refrigerator sa pamamagitan ng alternating current? This is because of the generator inside the refrigerator that is powered through the concept of alternating current. The generator contains the copper coils and the magnet And the copper coils contain negatively charged electrons, and the magnet has two poles, which are north and south, or as we can say, positive and negative charge. As we already know the concept of magnet, the magnets push or pull depending on the polarity. So as the magnet rotates past the coils, the positive and negative part are going through the push and pull state within the copper coils and also the connected copper wires. The magnetic field of the magnet varied in its intensity. So as the magnet passed the coil will experience change in intensity on the magnetic field. This will be from 0 up to its maximum intensity, and as it passes the coil, it will decrease back to 0 again. This concept will produce a wave known as sine wave. Then it will repeatedly move from 0 back to its peak, then back to 0, then negative peak, then back to 0 again. And it constantly changes alternately, which we can say that the name alternating current came from. With that, the electricity will be passed to the different components of refrigerator, which can lead to the functional refrigerator that cools our food inside our home.